I'm going to show you another Sri Lankan recipe. It is not very popular in Sri Lanka, but it is called Adukku Roti. It's a kind of pastry packed inside with chicken or any other kind of a meat. So for that recipe I'm using 500 grams chicken, and the chicken you can cook according to your taste, but it should be a dry curry. So I'm going to stir fry the chicken with little bit of onion, garlic and some vegetables and cook it as a dry curry. So I'm leaving it aside. The main ingredients for this is the pastry. For that pastry I'm going to use 360 grams of plain flour with 1 egg, salt, and sugar, and a teaspoon of baking powder. You can use 1 teaspoon of sugar too, with enough salt to your taste, and half a cup of margarine. And then there is another pancake in this recipe. For that I'm using nearly 1 cup, 180 grams of plain flour with 1 egg, salt and enough water to make the batter. You can use milk instead of this too. So to do the pastry first, what I am going to do is going to add the flour and egg into a mixing bowl. So I added the flour and the egg into the mixing bowl. Now I have the baking powder, sugar and salt, and going to mix this, adding half a cup of margarine. You can use as a normal pastry with the pulse movement, or even if you do it in this way, it doesn't matter. Once the flour mix crumbles, take it out and gather it on the bench top, making a ball out from that, and leave it in the fridge until you work with the chicken. When the pastry is ready, take the crumbed pastry onto the bench top and work on that until it becomes a smooth paste. When you do this, the butter melts a bit and it becomes evenly becomes together and make a smooth dough. So keep on kneading about 2 minutes until you comes out with a nice ball of dough. After leaving the dough to rest several minutes, add some flour onto the bench top and press it down, and roll this to a rectangular or circular shape. After doing that to a circular shape, put that onto a baking sheet and start rolling it again to a thin circular shape. So I did that to a large circular shape, and I'm going to leave this aside on a cool place. Meanwhile, going to add the eggs, water and flour and make a smooth batter for the pancakes, and make very thin pancakes. When you make the pancakes, it has to be a smaller pancakes for the middle of the pastry. After doing the pancakes, put the pancake on the pastry, and the mix that you have done with the chicken, whatever the way that you like, put the mix on the pancakes nicely and evenly. You can add anything here, vegetables or even meat or even fish. It doesn't matter, whatever the mix you like. I'm just giving an idea. So now I'm going to make another pancake, put it on top and put the chicken mix, another pancake like that, layering it. This packing of chicken and pancakes is called, actually that's the meaning of Adukku. So I'm going to put another pancake and put the chicken on top. After packing several layers of pancakes and chicken, I'm slowly going to add that onto a baking tray with the paper. When you put that with the baking paper, sometimes the pastry will break. Don't worry about that, just press it down again and to make a nice round circular shape, because when you do the pancakes and stuff, then it's really easy to gather everything together. After adding the last layer of chicken, add the next pancake on top and press it down and take the pastry slowly and cover the pastry. You can take the paper and press it slightly to the top like this. Actually, I'm not going to bake this today. I'm going to bake this for dinner tomorrow. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. Then it will set with the pastry, and then take the paper and roll it over for the pastry to gather together like this, and put it in the fridge, and you can take it whenever you want. And I'm going to leave it in the fridge and bake it on 180 about 30 minutes tomorrow. I finished baking the Adukku roti, or the pastry with layers. So if I cut that to show you how it looks like. It's really hot actually. I just took it out from the oven. So this is how it looks like, and it's with layers and full of chicken, and I hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.